like what you see, please use hashtag Beyond IPPV. I love going on Twitter after the shows and seeing what everybody thought. Good, bad, or indifferent. Not indifferent. If you were indifferent, you would be using that hashtag. So we want to give our fans the best experience every time out. And just like this match the first time in the United States, Keith Lee versus Joey Janela. Oh! Wow. They wrestled once before in the UK, but they've never tangled up in the United States. So very special presentation today for Cold Brew. David Starr is getting manhandled.
Here it is. Oh!
And you just hear that sound of air leaving the body.
That's right. This could be it. Yeah, you hear David Starr coughing, gasping for air as Walter goes to cover him. Quite a string of offense there from Walter. He threw 3 gut-wrench suplexes in a row, but each one dropped David Starr at a different angle. So Walter's a guy that always keeps you guessing. You never quite know where you are in the ring with him.
And it's, you know, you can, to an extent, I can't speak because I'm not a wrestler. To an extent, in certain situations, you can brace yourself for a fall better than others. Would you agree with that assessment?
Absolutely. You're always going to try to land, you know, with at least as little impact as you can and spread that impact out. But yeah, when Walter's throwing you around at these awkward angles that you may not be used to.
Yeah, you may be trying to brace your head and neck and you're landing on your knees.
Right. You're hitting the mat before you know it. You lose track of where you are in the ring.
It's those uneven landings that do the most damage. That's why you see opponents try and throw each other into the corner onto the apron where, you know, they're going to be really, like, jarring the spine, knocking a rib out of place. Walter just a step behind Starr in that exchange.
Starr's got to use the space, though, to his advantage.
He telegraphed that. Starr capitalized. Oh. And using that big face buster, I think that Walter was able to block the brunt of the impact, but still got taken down. The crowd is more behind David Starr than I thought they would have. Like you said, even though Walter's a foreigner, they really get behind the international competitors, especially when it's a rarity to see them. That's how you know that David Starr is a big deal here in Beyond Wrestling. And we've seen how, you know, in previous matches, sometimes David Starr will taunt his opponent with that look at it, and he's transitioned more to almost like a shining wizard now. He's catching his opponent with the largest muscle in his body, the inside of the thigh, trying to connect with the knee to the temple. It's not as much hot dogging and showboating out of David Starr.
Yeah, I mean, that's an offensive maneuver. Before, it was questionable. He was stopping and giving you a little touch, but that was not a little touch.
The hot sauce, you see David Starr almost having a strike upward with these clotheslines. That's a tough technique.
Yeah, it's definitely, it is an awkward angle to throw from, but that connected, you could hear it.
Is he taking too much time here?
Yeah, I mean, he's felt a lot of punishment. I mean, this is the first time David Starr's been on his feet for this long in this matchup.
This guy's schedule is insane. He's leaving here and going to Europe.
Whoa.
Assuming he's medically cleared to fly.
Yeah.
Maybe Walter will just chuck him all the way over to the UK. Walter's going to be careful with his footing right there.
Oh,
I think
what
Walter
did he
missed
connect
that
with
strike.
there?
It looked like Walter connected with the steel guardrail again, which isn't usually positioned ringside at Beyond Wrestling events.
Yeah, Walter's hand, you see that.
Oh, there we go. There's no question about that. And now that time, never mind your own momentum, with your opponent forcing the hand. You saw the way that he wedged Walter's wrist, jamming it up. I mean, these are supposed to create a barrier between the fans and the wrestlers. They're not supposed to be used as a shortcut. And now traditionally in WXW, you don't see guardrails ringside. Starr's winding up.
And you called it. You said this environment, this unusual environment, might play to David Starr's advantage, and he's definitely doing that right now.
I mean, dude, especially with the hand. I mean, think about it. Walter spends a lot of time in the gym. He's a pretty thickly muscled individual. You can't really work out your hand. You can't build muscle on your hand. You can build your grip strength, but it's not like he's got a thick layer of muscle protecting all of the delicate bones, and now you see him striking with his feet.
That's right. Your grip's going to come more from your forearms, and oh, my God! Oh, no.
Walter might have a broken hand, you'd never know it, because he just laid out David Starr on the floor. The official having to check to see if he can even continue.